The fallen travelers or galactic refugees to Earth is one of the most powerful motifs in esoteric star lore. It ties directly into the aftermath of the Lyran-Draco Wars and the Orion conflicts, where scattered survivors sought safety on developing worlds including Earth. So let's break down this fascinating narrative thread. First off, we need to ask, who were the fallen travelers? The answer is complex, but generally they are survivors of shattered star empires, primarily Lyran humanoids, often described as our distant ancestors. They are refugees from Orion, Sirius, and other systems destabilized by the Draco Empire. Some came willingly as guardians or teachers, while others came in exile or as fugitives from war. Think of it like the real-life diaspora of ancient Israelites or the Jewish people. But instead of an earthly homeland, they're coming from across the stars. So why did they come to Earth? There are several compelling reasons. First, Earth was a new colony. When the travelers arrived, Earth was a young, fertile, and strategically insignificant world perfect for resettlement. It was far from the galactic core where the major conflicts were raging. Second, it was an outpost of healing. Many traditions say Earth was chosen as a place where opposing lineages could heal their karma. For example, the Lyrans and the Draconians had bitter conflicts, but Earth allowed them to reconcile and even interbreed, giving rise to the first humans. Third, Earth became an experiment in unity. As Barbara Marciniak puts it in her book Bringers of the Dawn, Earth became a living library seeded with the genetics of many star races, including the Lyrans, Orion, Sirius, and Draco. This grand experiment aimed to demonstrate that life could flourish despite the diversity of its building blocks. And fourth, some narratives say Earth was used as a prison planet to contain beings considered too dangerous to roam the stars. While it sounds like a sci-fi trope, this idea is hinted at in various texts. What's interesting is how these travelers impacted Earth. Their legacy is recorded in myths, ruins, and even our DNA. Let's explore for aspects of their influence on Earth. First, the myths of sky beings or fallen angels. In ancient Mesopotamia, the Sumerians tell of the Anunnaki, a pantheon of gods that include Enki, Enlil, Ninhursag, and others. These deities are often depicted as visitors from the sky, bringing knowledge and power to early humans. But as scholars point out, the Anunnaki may be none other than the survivors of the star conflicts, adapting to their new home and reshaping their memories. The biblical Nephilim are also described as fallen ones who mated with human women, producing giants. Some see them as fallen angels, but they could be another name for the travelers, indicating their mixed heritage. Even Native American cultures have stories of star people, mysterious beings who acted as helpers and teachers in the distant past. These myths echo across the globe, suggesting a shared history that we've forgotten. Second, architecture and technology. Megalithic structures like Stonehenge and other ancient sites are aligned with stars in the Pleiades cluster, which happens to be the home system of the Lyran survivors. This suggests a connection to the travelers and their advanced knowledge of astronomy. Sacred geometry found in temples and ruins further hints at their influence, as does the use of constellations in many indigenous cultures. These elements may be fragments of galactic memory encoded into Earth's history. Third, genetics. The very fact that humanity exists as a hybrid species is a testament to the travelers' impact. We carry within us echoes of the Lyran compassion, the Draco survival instinct, and the Orion warrior drive. Our DNA is a physical record of their presence, a biological inheritance from our mixed ancestry. And fourth, symbolism. The very term fallen travelers is loaded with meaning. On one level, it's literal. It refers to star races fleeing the devastation of war and ecological collapse. On another level, it's spiritual. Beings of light and wisdom falling into the density of matter, incarnating in material form to experience life on Earth. And on a psychological level, it speaks to humanity's sense of exile, the wound of separation from source that we all feel at some level. Finally, let's talk about the esoteric parallels of the fallen traveler's motif, the most famous being the myth of Lucifer. the fallen angel who rebelled against the divine order and brought forbidden knowledge to humans. Could Lucifer be an archetype of the galactic exile, a symbol of the star race's sorrow and sacrifice? Another parallel is the legend of Atlantis, the utopian island civilization that sank beneath the waves. Could Atlantis have been one of the refugee colonies established on Earth by the travelers, only to be destroyed by natural disaster or perhaps intentionally to hide evidence of extraterrestrial contact? Further, legends of Tartaria, a vast Eurasian landmass destroyed around 1960, add another layer to this mystery. Could the Tartaria tales be echoes of the travelers' lost high civilization seeded by the star people before the global cataclysm? In conclusion, the fallen travelers or galactic refugees are a crucial part of Earth's hidden history. They are galactic refugees, especially Lyran and Orion survivors who fled to Earth. They are teachers, colonists, and sometimes warlords who help shape human myth and civilization. Above all, they are symbols of our hybrid nature. Earth humanity is a living record of cosmic exile. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more.